All right, Black Friday week, month, whatever, is here. And that means sales, lots and lots of sales. And it also means kind of stressful times for engineers and music makers who are trying to figure out what to spend their money on. So I'm just going to talk about a few of the sales going on right now, and specifically talk about ones that I have experience with and give you my thoughts, my suggestions, or just help you realize what is out there. And then I'll put links in the description for other videos where I've actually reviewed the software that I'm talking about. So some of them will be ones that I never reviewed, and then others will be ones that I do have actual videos you can go watch. So I have Native Instruments affiliate links and Sweetwater affiliate links now, which is very exciting. And all it means is that you can then click on those and help me out, because I'll get a bit of a percentage of a sale if you buy from them. But that being said, I'll also give you a bunch of links to places where I don't have affiliate links, and I just really love the software. Okay, Arturia, first thing. Here's what I'll say. V Collection, $249, half price. The Effects Collection and Pigments. I have used both the V Collection and Pigments and made videos for them. This V Collection is ridiculous. You get so many synthesizers in it, and in the future I'm going to even be doing a CZV software versus Casio CZ3000 synthesizer that I picked up a few months ago. I want to do a video comparing those two synthesizers because I love the sound of both the instrument and the software, but I'm telling you, half price, can't beat that. Pigments is just a great program also. I put it up there in the category with something like Serum and Omnisphere, where you've just got really cool sound design capabilities. Onto the orchestral stuff. Audio Imperia has a sale on right now, 50% off. They've got Nucleus, Jaeger, up to 50% off, by the way. They've got Nucleus, Jaeger on sale. I've got a video on those. I loved the way they deal with orchestral software. So I would highly recommend checking them out. I've got a video for you to check that one out as well. Orchestral Tools, another company that I've done a video for recently. They've got this LA Sessions Studio Production Toolkit coming out. It is on sale right now. I'm not sure what the price will be after tomorrow, but definitely worth checking out if you're looking for singer-songwriter kind of instruments. It's kind of a break from Orchestral Tools, from the orchestral stuff. They do also have their Berlin libraries on sale. I've never done a video on those, but I love Metropolis Arc, so I can't imagine these being any less impressive. Cinesamples, another fantastic set of libraries, 50% off right now. Put a link to that one in the description as well. Fantastic orchestral library. And then we've got VSL. I've never done a video for VSL, but I've used their stuff forever. I used VSL exclusively for probably a decade. It's a different kind of orchestra where you got Cinesamples and Audio Imperia and Orchestral Tools get you these big orchestral sounds. What I find with VSL is that the articulations match up so well from one articulation to another. It's just an extremely clean library and precise. We've also got some VSL stuff on Sweetwater, but the Symphonic Cube is what I think is most exciting. So get a version of it for $867 and then the full version for $1952. It's been around for a long time, and that's probably why the price can be lower, but it doesn't change the fact that it is a fantastic library. On to Steinberg. Steinberg has some stuff on sale. We've got the Iconica libraries here on sale. I've never really played around with those, but they are 50% off. And then we've also got Dorico is 50% off. I love the look of Dorico. I've never used it. And then Absolute 4 and Spectra layers on sale as well. And then let's look at a few of the Sweetwater sales. One thing I wanted to mention was this Izotope Holiday Bundle, $49. What the heck is that? $49 for light versions of Ozone, RX elements. Well, that is the version you get. Neutron elements, Nectar elements, like all of this stuff comes for $49. So other deals at Sweetwater that I was just noticing that look fantastic. We've got this Shure SM57 drum microphone kit. So 3 57s and a Beta 52A. I was just recording a jazz group last Friday, and I had 3 57s on brass instruments, and then I had a Beta 52 on the kick drum. And I'm sure I paid something like $300 just for the Beta 52 up here in Canada. So pretty good deal for that one. Tune Track has some stuff on sale. I love Easy Drummer, so I have always had good things to say about Tune Track. Autotune, we got Autotune for 50 bucks. And the video I've done is on the Autotune that runs inside Reason, or as Reason as a rack device. This looks like a very similar version, and it's 50 bucks. So if you want some classic Autotune, you're gonna get that with that light version of Autotune for sure. Let's have a look at the Reason sale. So Reason Suite is set at $419, was $600. So really good deal for the full version of Reason 11. That's with all of the bells and whistles, the fancy new instruments and stuff like that. So a whole bunch of extensions, rack extensions that all have pretty good sound. So I have links to Reason 11 videos you can go check out. And then they also have the lower versions of Reason as well on sale. Got some Reason videos coming up, and I've been digging back into Reason and just kind of getting blown away by the amount of stuff you can do with Reason, and even as a rack device. And through Sweetwater, you can also pick up output virtual instruments individually. So things like analog strings, really like that analog strings sound. Get that for 129 bucks here through Sweetwater. So last but not least, let's talk about the Native Instruments stuff. The Cyber Season sale here at Native Instruments is its individual items. Let's just quickly go through them and I'll tell you what I think. Arcus, Farlight, and Straylight, I love the libraries, but they're definitely more of a niche product. I love Massive X. Still needs a lot of work in the browser. That's probably the biggest hang up for me about Massive X. I do have a video on some of my favorite features of Massive X, so you can check that one out. Never really looked into Mysteria. It does look similar to Farlight to me, so you might have some ground covered if you have one or the other already. Cloud Supply is a really neat instrument, and it is geared towards trap and hip hop and stuff like that, and is very similar in some ways to Lo-Fi Glow, which we have right here. So those two cover some similar territory. I'll put videos to both of those. Battery 4 would be a neat one to get if you want to start exploring expansions by Native Instruments. And Sasha and Infinite Escape, very cool EDM sounds. I really like Infinite Escape. It's totally surprised me. Not my kind of thing, but I ended up using it a ton. DJ Khalil, awesome expansion. Faded Reels, fantastic. This is totally my lo-fi hip hop. Magnetic Coast, I said it was my favorite expansion in the video, and it's still up there as one of my all-time favorites. Massive X expansions, I'd say get Massive X for sure. But the Massive X expansions, I haven't played with enough to say, oh, this one's fantastic and that one's no good. Analog Dreams, great library. Hybrid Keys, Electric Sunburst, and Strummed Acoustic are fantastic if you are not a guitarist. Warp Symmetry, another fun expansion. Got one on that, and Opaline Drift. I don't have one on Aquarius Earth, a video, but it is by far one of my all-time favorite expansion packs. Session Horns Pro is fantastic for brass sounds. Vintage Keys, I love this library. It's probably my go-to Rhodes library. Basement Era, oh man, it's so good. Check that one out. $34.50 Canadian. I don't think this one was ever part of Complete, and it is fantastic. Pick it up. And then Prospect Haze, another one of my all-time favorites. I think that was the first expansion I ever bought. And those are the favorites of mine. So again, this is just my style. So if you're into EDM, house music and stuff like that, I wouldn't have mentioned a lot of libraries that would have been perfect for you. Feel free to ask me questions in the comments about, something else that compares or whatever if you want some advice on something. Hit the subscribe button, the bell if this is the first time here, and we'll see you in the next video.